For the first time in human history, doctors have injected a therapy into a living person designed not to treat a disease, but to make old cells young again. It happened this June in a patient going blind from glaucoma. The therapy carries 3 genes that can rewind a cell's biological clock, the same genes that won a Nobel Prize, and the same kind that, if used carelessly, can even cause cancer. I'm Dr. Robert Lufkin, and today we're talking about the world's first epigenetic reprogramming trial in humans, what was injected, why they chose the eye, and what it means for the future of imaging itself. Part 1. The disease that only moves in one direction. Glaucoma is the world's leading cause of irreversible blindness. Roughly 80 million people live with it, and by 2040 that number is projected to pass 111 million. Here's the cruel part. Glaucoma kills retinal ganglion cells. The neurons that form your optic nerve and carry every image from your eye to your brain. And like most neurons in your central nervous system, once they're damaged, they do not grow back. Every treatment we have, the drops, the lasers, the surgeries, does one thing: lower eye pressure to slow the damage. They preserve the vision that you have left, but not one of them can restore what's already lost. Vision loss from glaucoma has always been a one-way street. That's the wall this new therapy is trying to break through. Part 2. The mice that got their vision back. The story starts in December 2020 in the journal Nature. A Harvard team led by Dr. David Sinclair, who's a friend of this podcast, and his team did something that sounded impossible. They restored vision in mice. They used 3 genes called OSK, OCT4, SOX2, and KLF4. These are 3 of the 4 famous Yamanaka factors, the gene cocktail that can reprogram an adult cell all the way back to an embryonic-like stem cell. The full cocktail is dangerous. The 4th factor, C-MyC, is a known cancer gene, so the team deliberately left that out. Delivered into the retinal neurons of mice, this partial reprogramming didn't erase the cell's identity, it just made them act younger. Their DNA methylation patterns, that is, the chemical marks that track biological age, were reset to a youthful state. Crushed optic nerve fibers regenerated, and in mice with glaucoma, and even in normally aged mice, vision measurably came back. Old neurons grew like young ones. The aging clock didn't just stop, it ran backward. Part 3, June 9th, 2026, the first human. That mouse experiment just became a human one. In January 2026, the FDA cleared Boston-based Life Biosciences, a company that David Sinclair co-founded, to run the first ever human trial of partial epigenetic reprogramming. And on June 9th, 2026, the first patient was dosed. The therapy is called ER100. It's a gene therapy that uses a harmless viral shell, an AAV2 vector, to carry the OSK genes into the retinal ganglion cells, delivered by a single injection into one eye. And the engineering is clever. The genes come with an on-off switch. They only turn on while the patient takes a common antibiotic, Doxycycline. Stop the pill, and the reprogramming genes go silent. It's a built-in safety brake on a therapy whose biggest historical risk is running too long. The phase 1 trial, around 18 adults with open-angle glaucoma or NION, a kind of stroke of the optic nerve, treats one eye and keeps the other as a built-in control. The primary goal is safety. Vision improvement is a secondary exploratory question. Part 4. Why this is bigger than the eye. Here's the frame that makes sense of it all. This trial is testing a radical idea about what aging actually is, that aging is driven not by permanent damage, but by lost information, and lost information can be restored. Your DNA is the hardware. The epigenome, the pattern of marks controlling which genes are off and on, is the software. The theory says cells still contain their youthful software. It's just been corrupted. Aging may be less like rust and more like a scratched record. In other words, the music is still in there. As David Sinclair put it, this study is, quote, the first opportunity to test whether restoring that information can ameliorate human disease, unquote. So why start with the eye? Because it's a perfect test bed, a self-contained compartment, easy to inject and easy to measure. And bluntly, you can still lose an eye and survive. If a controlled reprogramming proves safe here, the same playbook could one day be aimed at the optic nerve's neighbors. Think the brain, the heart, the kidneys. This is the exponential curve of longevity medicine arriving in a clinic. A Nobel-winning discovery from 2006, a mouse breakthrough in 2020, and a human trial in 2026. Part 5, the honest caveat. Okay, now the honest caveat, and it's a big one. As of today, exactly 0 humans have been shown to benefit from this therapy. This is a phase 1 safety trial in roughly 18 people. No efficacy results exist yet. Restored vision in mice is not restored vision in you and me. The risk is real. Reprogramming genes pushed too hard or too long cause tumors in earlier animal work, and that's precisely why the C-my-C Yamanaka factor was dropped and the Doxycycline switch was built in. This field has a history of bold claims outrunning the data, and companies have every incentive to tell the exciting version of the story. First, safety readouts are still ahead of us, and a 5-year follow-up will matter more than any press release. None of this is medical advice, and no clinic can legally sell you cellular reprogramming today. Anyone offering it outside this trial is selling something else. Part 6, the takeaway. Okay, here's the takeaway. So, whatever happens to this one trial, a threshold has been crossed. Reversing cellular aging is no longer a theory in mice. It's a testable hypothesis in a human being. That's how every new era of medicine starts. But while we wait, remember what already works. The fundamentals: muscle, metabolic health, sleep, blood pressure, blood sugar are still the most powerful longevity therapies ever tested, and they're available to you today, no injection required. We're doing the full breakdown in the Health Longevity Secrets podcast, link below. I'm Dr. Robert Lufkin, and we'll see you next week.